Bonjour, bonjour. Hello, everyone. I am your host, evaarissani. It is my pleasure to be with you today. Welcome to another episode of The Word of the Week with the Language Maven, brought to you by my company, Transcentral Pty Limited. And happy new month since we are now in February. So let's welcome the month of February. And I'm sending you a lot of positive vibes. I hope that 2024 is treating you well. As usual, you know that this show is very short. So I'm going to give you something really good just to take and to think about, to ponder, and share with you my passion for languages. And today I thought of inclusive language, translation, and stereotype. This is something very important we have to think about when we are a translator, an interpreter, or even just a writer or someone working with languages. So I chose specific words to explain what I want to share today. Let's start with French. Le mot du jour en français. And I chose CD1, CDN. Alors, je pense que vous comprenez ce que sidéen et sidéenne signifient. C'est une personne atteinte du sida. OK? But, is it inclusive? Est-ce que ce langage est inclusif en français? Dire sidéen, est-ce que vous pensez que c'est inclusif en français? Parce que vous voyez, le langage doit être inclusif. Et il faut penser en ces termes-là. Il faut penser, est-ce que le mot que j'utilise renforce les pouvoirs ou est-ce que le mot que j'utilise affaiblit les personnes dont je parle? Vous voyez? Et il faut éviter la stigmatisation et la discrimination dans les termes qu'on emploie. Rappelons-nous que les mots ont un pouvoir. Donc, au lieu d'utiliser sidéen, sidéenne, il vaut mieux utiliser le terme personne vivant avec le VIH. Voyez, en fait, ça donne beaucoup plus de pouvoir à la personne et également, ça met beaucoup moins l'accent sur l'idée de victime, l'idée de malade, vous voyez? Et c'est beaucoup plus factuel. Quelle est la traduction proposée? Person living with VIH. Sorry, VIH, c'est en français. Je vais changer ça tout de suite. C'est en fait person living with HIV. J'avais le français en tête. Voilà. Donc VIH, c'est en français. HIV, c'est en anglais. Donc, je vais vous remettre ça. Person living with HIV. OK. Alors maintenant, on passe au mot de la semaine en anglais. Et j'ai pensé à handicapped. Handicapped. Why did I choose handicapped or disabled person? Because I recently worked on a document that I translated from English to French, and it was about disabled persons. It was about handicap. But now I used handicapped and disabled persons to show you that, this is actually not an inclusive language. The correct term that would really be inclusive would be person with disability. So now, you see, I will rephrase what I said because I wanted to show you the difference in using those words. So I worked on a document about person with disabilities, and it was an eye-opener for me. I realized that, language plays a very important role in discriminating or not, in, transmitting or multiplying or, putting emphasis on stigma or not. So it's very important to know if the language we are using is inclusive or not. And what is the suggested translation. Personne handicapée, personne ayant une déficience. Selon le contexte. So it depends on the context because, once again, it depends on what the document is about. Is the document about the disability, or is the document about, what the persons with disabilities are going through? So, and also who is it for? Who is the target audience, and etc. So it's it makes it more interesting, don't you think? Because as a translator, then you have to always keep in mind the power of words, and the role of language, in avoiding discrimination or stigma, So let's think about that because this is very, very important. And then, like I said, words are powerful. So let's be inclusive. Let's be inclusive. Let's eliminate stigma and discrimination. And that's it. It was very, very short. I invite you to share your comments on what I discussed today. Maybe you've got examples of words, that are not inclusive, and maybe you can share what are the inclusive language for those words. Let's share, and also let's spread this information because it's very important for us to be inclusive in our use of language. So thank you for tuning in. See you on Wednesday for another episode of the Wordplay Show with the Language Maven. I have someone very, very good that would be gracing the show on Wednesday. Someone extraordinary, and I think you will be missing a lot if you don't tune in. And again, don't forget to contact director at transcentral.co.za for all your translation, interpretation, and language training services. Thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you, once again, a happy new month. May February be a fun-filled month for you. And may you get many, many, many blessings. God bless you. Bye-bye.